Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you day 2 of our Build-A-Page series for April process video. And so today we are on the rainbow color of orange. And I think off the bat, I'm going to do like I did yesterday, and I am going to frame using the cardstock and white paper instead. I thought about doing black, but then I found these cute bats. I pulled these out off camera, and so instead I'm going to go with a white background because I had said I was thinking about swapping out this orange because it's so bright, but I still kind of like it when you look at the overall because it brings out the bright in the picture, and then there's a little bit of more bright in this here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it, but I think when you do it as a frame and then matting for the pictures, it will tone it down a little bit, and so it won't be as glaring. So let me go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and gut those real quick. So I'll go ahead and take this down to 1/2 inch off of both sides. And then I'm going to take 1/2 inch off of here. Oh, I just did 3/4 inch. All right, we're going to have a bigger mat. Hang on, let me make sure this is square. See, this is what I get for hurrying. Okay, so I want it to be, it's going to be, this one is, okay, this is 11 1/4. And this is 11 1/4. So at least I cut it wrong on both sides. Oh goodness. And let's go ahead and cut my frame. And I'm going to make it, I can still do a 1 inch. I was thinking about making it a little bit smaller, but I think I can be able to squeeze it in. I'm doing this on my breaks again. I've got to run errands after work, and I want to make sure this is out for you guys. So I'm doing it on my break and my lunch, so I'm going to be watching the clock again. I know it drives my sister crazy when I'm going fast here. But really, the lovely thing about doing the page kits is that you can do things like on your breaks and your, when you've got time here and there, you go and throw something in the laundry or you throw something in the oven and you got 15 minutes before you have to do the next task. You go in there and you play for a few minutes into your room and then go back and do whatever task you needed to do, even between commercials if you're watching a TV show. Okay, so here we've got our picture framed. I know I want to get this on there because I really love that. It was gifted to me at a crop from a friend, so that is an important one to get on. Let's go ahead and mat the photos. So I have 2 vertical photos of my grandkids and their mom and dad. And we'll go ahead and mat those. Okay. And this year they were, the boys, Preston was a bat and Dylan was a spider. And then we had Carter was a pumpkin. So they were really cute. And even my daughter kind of dressed up. She was, I think, a scarecrow or something like that for work. So she had her makeup on as well. She's one of those good moms that goes and gets decorated with the kids. All right. I am not going to, let me see. I'm wondering if I should leave this end on, because then I can put the shaker like that. And if I pull it over just a little bit, okay, I like that. That makes sense to me. So now what we need is a few little layers underneath. So let's bring in our scraps here. And I think I'm going to tack this down and then kind of put things between. All right. I can always add more adhesive. I just kind of want to get the idea of it down. And so I'm only going basically a little bit over, so where the pictures are ending at the white. Hopefully you guys can see that in frame. And then that way, when this one goes, it's about the same distance going off the page. This one will blend in because it's the same color, orange on orange. And again, with this shaker card, I'm going to put it in the center. Now, I'm not sure what she used for making this card. I know she goes to like Scrapbook Expo, and so this might be from Queen & Company. I'm not sure, but it's just absolutely adorable. And it's like one of those, she gave me a couple different crops. She made those embellishments and gave them to us. And it was just so sweet of her to do that. All right, so now I have this big bat paper, and I think what I'm going to do for this is cut off a section and maybe layer it in here. So we'll go ahead and do like a 2-inch piece. So it's like this. And then I'll do one at the bottom, and that brings those bats in. Like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let me put this to the side so it's not in my way. I would really love to get some of these scraps in. I have had these for a long time. And let me cut this in half. So this is a 5 1/4, so I'm going to go maybe like 2 1/2. So we can stick that on there like that, and have little monsters down there like that. I'll straighten it out when I go to click, put it down. Now I kind of like this Trick or Treat and the Happy Halloween, because then I can run a border of it on top and on bottom. Or do I want the Too Cute to Spook? Maybe I'll go Trick or Treat and then the Too Cute to Spook. And that pulls a little of the green and a little bit of the black in, and kind of breaks up a little bit of all the orange. And check my time. Still got 5 minutes. We can do this. And when my break is up, I may have to just put you on pause and then come back on my lunch and finish it. Just cleaning up a little bit of the purple that didn't cut quite perfectly. All right. So I have that. So I think we can put the Trick or Treat on the bottom. And I might trim a little bit off. In fact, I'll just do it now. If I just take a little bit off this side and a little bit off this side, now it should run, yep, like that. All right, that's good. Now let's get the Too Cute to Spook. And we'll clean up the edges on this one because this has got a little bit of black showing. Perfect. And again, I'm going to have to cut a little bit off. I may have to take the punctuation off, but that's okay. If you're an English major, I'm sorry, but the art comes first. Okay, so we have those. That looks cute. Now, it's time to kind of embellish. So I really like this little black cat. And I might be able to stick that like right here because we have the white space of that photo. And we have this little Happy Halloween and this tag here. So I'm thinking we can do like that. What else do we have here? I'm not going to use the snapshots of a happy day. I don't think we need the cameras because I have all this other stuff. Now I do have, these are from Color Cast. And I really love this October 31st. I wonder if I could get that in, or if I'm just kind of, I don't want to force it, and I feel like I'm forcing it. I like it up here, but again, I feel like I'm forcing it, so I'm not going to use that one. I have this one, but it cuts into the black cat, and it's the same color as these, so I'm not going to use that one. Now I do have a couple of these pumpkins. You know what? I'm not going to use any of the Color Cast. I'm not feeling it. And I think it would take away. They're just kind of awkward. Now I do like these little bug eyes, and I think I can maybe stick them like in here, just as an added something. And then I think what I'm going to do is go in and put the Halloween or Boo. I have Eek. And then I have these bats. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause. I'm going to go back to work for a little bit. And when we come back, I'll have everything glued down so far. And then we'll go in and look and see what we can add in here. Thinking maybe like that. And we'll see about the embellishments, but I'll get everything glued down when I'm done with my, when I'm on my next break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's go ahead and continue on. I have everything so far glued down. I do want to get the eyeballs on along with this arrow, and I'm thinking I want this little journaling spot. I'm thinking I want it like down here. And that way I can do my journaling. I think I'm going to tuck it in underneath. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there now. And that's where between these two spots here, I can do my journaling about, you know, what they were for Halloween and what they did. So one of the things I did see in this thicker sheet is this spider web. And since Dylan is a spider for Halloween, I really want to try and get that on. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it up in this corner here, and that way it represents his costume. And then we just have to pick out one of the titles. And it's either, I'm thinking Halloween. And actually I can put it onto the picture itself. Let's just see where it looks good. I'm thinking if I put it right here, it ties in all of it. So let's just see how that would look. No, I'm not really caring for that. Now let's see if I can get it off without ruining the picture. I thought I put it on light enough, but of course it went down. All right, well, it's there. And it's fine, like that. All right. So we have our Halloween, it ties into here. And maybe I can just go ahead, I was thinking maybe the boo. Or I could do Boo Halloween. Or Eek, it's Halloween. Or not. I'm being indecisive right now. I know I want the bats on here. But it needs something like right here. And then I could put maybe the little eyeballs on top of the boo. Let me see how that looks. Nope. But I could put the eyeballs down below with maybe a star or something. So let's try putting a star like right there. Another one right there. And another one there. Okay, that's not bad. So now I've got the boo with the star, and then I could put the arrow pointing at the Halloween. There we go. And now let's get some spooky bats flying. I think I want the bigger one right here with the littler one right like that maybe. And then we can put another one in here by the shaker pocket. I like her little stamping, but I kind of like the dimension of this, so I'm going to go ahead and cover up what she stamped there. Now, I have this moon, and I think what I'm going to do is put the moon here, because moons and black cats kind of remind me of each other, and then I'll sprinkle a couple stars around here. And then I've got a couple more stars that I can add to this little section here. All right. Now the last thing that I'm going to put on here, because I'm happy with how this is turning out so far, is I have these little orange gems. So let's go ahead and stick a few of these on to add a little bit more colored bling. Like that. And then we'll do some more down here by the cat. All right, I think we're going to call this one done. So pretty happy with how it turned out with the orange. Oh, you know what? I want to do one more thing. To kind of pull it all together, I'm just going to do a little bit of a stitching line around the white. And that kind of mimics this die cut that my friend used on the shaker. It's kind of got that stitching embossed look on the edge. And so this just kind of pulls that in, and it kind of tones down the plain cardstock look by adding a little bit of doodling on it. Now, if you wanted, you could get out your sewing machine and do something like that. My time constraints right now, not gonna happen. And I know I've said it before, but I tend to be more of a lazy scrapbooker. So if it's like right next to me, then I'll use it. I love the look of stitching. It just would mean I'd have to haul out the machine and set it all up, and yeah, it's just not going to happen in my schedule. I've done it in the past, and I've really loved how they've turned out. I think if I had like a full day where I was just playing and scrapbooking, where I could set the stuff up, I'd be more likely to do it. But with filming, your time is a little bit limited. And we're really just trying to inspire you and show different ways that you can do it, whether you're a more detailed scrapbooker or you're kind of like me and you're lazy and you just want to use up old supplies and get them in the book. Each of us, and in fact, I think Shannon just did a layout where she did stitching on hers and got the machine out. So, it's just depends on what works for you and your time and, what you're looking for in your project. Again, this is all to inspire you guys and hopefully get you in your room and creating. All right, I'm going to go grab something to eat while I still have a little bit of lunch left. I'm going to wrap it up here, do my journaling off camera. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will be back again tomorrow with layout number 3 of 7. And tomorrow's color on the rainbow color chart is yellow. So I'll be working on yellow. Have a great day and we will see you later. Bye-bye.